Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Lords of the Night. With me, as always, is the Lord of Pain, Ranting Monkey.
Hello.
And the Lord of Puppies, SDA.
Hi.
And the Lord of Players, Satsu2Cents.
Oh, shit. That's new.
I know.
Oh, that's nice.
I know, right? And aren't I creative? And I'm your host, Scribe, the Lord of Punishment, coming to you live from our secret headquarters underground in the Turtle Cave.
Dun, dun, dun.
We don't have secret headquarters. He's lying to you.
Shush.
We should have secret headquarters. I thought we decided we did.
Yeah, we have the secret headquarters. It's the Turtle Cave instead of the Bat Cave. We each have our own little alcove with our own theme to it. Like Monkey's got his midget strip club, and you've got your author center.
You're sure releasing a lot of information about this secret club.
Well, the location's so secret, I don't care if people know what's in it. They can just be jealous.
Right.
Yeah, see?
Right.
Anyway, how are you guys tonight?
I'm wonderful.
Gucci fam.
Gucci.
What the fuck? Okay. Gucci.
Oh, God. I told you.
Well, at least you're not Versace. You would have been shot to death.
Monkey, what did I say before the stream?
Once you go black?
Gucci. Anyway. Hello, chat. Hello, everyone listening there now and in the future. Hope you are well. Let's see. Before we begin, Monkey Dick, Jim Jones, movies. Hit that like button if you haven't already. And randomly pick one of our videos and share it to all your friends. Just because that's cool.
Preferably mine.
Yeah, preferably SDA's friends, because she's got so many.
No, preferably my videos, Goofy.
Goofy? Oh, yeah? All right. So anything exciting going on tonight? Do we have a Grand Monkey report?
I can't think of anything she did today that sticks out.
Okay. Just in relation to the title, Danks for the Memories, I did attempt, and let me check and make sure I haven't heard from him since. I did attempt to get Tailed Feature on as our chief Dankula correspondent, but I think he's probably asleep. So next opportunity to have Tailed on to talk Dankula and Scotland and everything, we'll try to do that. Let's see.
Did we have anything exciting going on? Satsu is here. What do you mean?
Well, yeah. Well, I gave him a lord name. I thought that was pretty cool.
Of course we do.
And a good one, too.
I know. I liked it immediately.
I know, right? Jeez.
Well, I just want everybody to know this is very important that we have Satsu.
I mean, why do you got a white knight for the black guy?
Ouch.
You saying I can't defend my friend?
That's right. You're not allowed. He can stand up for himself.
Fuck you, Scribe.
Can't you, Satsu? You can talk for yourself, can't you?
I'm actually enjoying this.
Oh, well, that's good. Well, if there's nothing else.
Before we get into the real news, can we cover the important fake news?
Oh, by all means, go ahead.
The Gorilla Channel. I
On
fucking
Netflix.
love this story.
On Netflix, by the way. Netflix is going to have the Gorilla Channel.
Oh, shit.
For those of you who don't know, yesterday at about 9 o'clock, as we were starting our stream, Pixelated Boat on Twitter sent out a tweet that said, "Wow, this extract from Wolf's book is shocking insight into Trump's mind." And this is in relation to the book that's coming out that supposedly has all kinds of insider stuff about the Trump White House. And I'm just going to read to you what he posted, okay? It says, on his first night in the White House, President Trump complained that the TV in his bedroom was broken because it didn't have the Gorilla Channel. Trump seemed to be under the impression that the TV channel existed that screened nothing but gorilla-based content 24 hours a day. To appease Trump, White House staff compiled a number of gorilla documentaries into a makeshift gorilla channel, broadcast into Trump's bedroom from a hastily constructed transmission tower on the South Lawn. However, Trump was unhappy with the channel because they had created, moaning that it was boring because the gorillas aren't fighting. Staff edited out all the parts of the documentaries where gorillas weren't hitting each other, and at last the president was satisfied. Quote, on some days he'll watch the Gorilla Channel for 17 hours straight, an insider told me. He kneels in front of the TV with his face about 4 inches from the screen and says encouraging things to the gorillas like, the way you hit the other gorilla was good. I think he thinks the gorillas can hear him. Now, Some people thought this was real.
Of course they did. How though?
I want the Gorilla Channel.
Yeah, and
Well, what was real, the Gorilla Channel, or that Trump actually did that?
both. Well, not that the Gorilla Channel was real, but that Trump thought the Gorilla Channel was real,
Oh my God!
and that he was sitting.
It doesn't matter what you say about Trump. It doesn't matter what you say about Trump. As long as it's bad, people will believe it.
I just think that is the most awesome thing ever that people fell for this shit.
Like, okay, I get it if you don't like him, and that's fine. But there's not liking somebody, and then there's just not liking them to the point where you forget how to brain.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
And it's like, really? Like, even if you think that somebody is a fucking idiot, there's no... Really? There's no way you actually think that lowly. Come on. Come on.
Well, okay. Ideological zealotry will overcome reason any day of the week.
That's just...
Now, my absolute favorite part of this story is that Netflix tweeted out, please stop contacting our service department asking us if we have the Gorilla Channel.
I love it.
And for the record, I am 99% sure the guy who's running that Twitter account was doing that just to troll the people working at the customer service department.
Yeah.
So if you guys want to call them, you have their permission to do so. Ask for the Gorilla Channel. Tell them Trump sent you.
Well, someone somewhere is going to start the Gorilla Channel, either on YouTube or otherwise. Just footage of gorillas. They're going to call it the Gorilla Channel. They'll get like 500,000 subscribers within 2 days, and it'll be meme fest forever. And it'll be all Harambe videos all the time.
Vice has already claimed they've set one up.
Yeah, that's what Vice needs to do right now. That's the way to save face.
Yes. Give us the Gorilla Channel. Yeah, I love this story. I think it's funny as shit.
Oh, man. Thank you, Pincalo. What if I wore a gorilla suit on my Twitch channel and called... Oh, hey, do it now. Be quick. I mean, the first one to the trough gets the meal. So,
oh yeah,
do that. Okay. Do we have any other interesting stuffs before? And I put big quotations marks around the real news for today because not a whole lot happened, but I have a couple of stories.
Nothing that I got.
I don't have anything either.
Scribe Light, where's my Gorilla Channel? Well, there's plenty of ISIS propaganda out there for you if you want it. Okay, well, so let's talk about the real book, I guess.
Some dad American is starting the Gorilla Channel tomorrow as a text I just got from my mom.
Ask him what will be featured on the Gorilla Channel.
Dad, what will be featured on the Gorilla Channel?
Oh, that's right. He's listening. Hi, Dad. Thank you, Cryptic, for the Great Scrub Cleaners channel. The Great Scrub? Oh, Ajax. Yes. I have written a promo for Ajax's channel. Still waiting for him to let me know if he approves before I record it. But thank you, Cryptic. Okay, so a Trump biographer reviews Fire and Fury. If you didn't know, Fire and Fury is the tell-all Trump White House book that's out right now.
The one that supposedly this excerpt came from.
Right, the Gorilla Channel. It should just be called the Gorilla Channel book at this point. In Fire and Fury, inside the Trump White House, author Michael Wolff offers a caricature of the president as, quote, an idiot surrounded by clowns, as one unnamed source puts it. Oh, CNN. Old reliable with your unnamed sources. It's an incomplete and unsatisfying sketch, but consider that his subject, Donald Trump, has described himself as a character in a comic book, and Wolff's work can be regarded as truer than the president would have us believe. Okay. Wolff is at his more accurate and incisive when he observes that, quote, many of the accounts, unquote, of events offered by the president's team in Trumpian fashion are baldly untrue. He then argues for our indulgence as he tries to describe reality. The president's own lies and distortions, which are key features of his leadership style, make it impossible for anyone to rely on him and his aides in a normal way. As a private citizen, Trump developed this squid ink method so that he could sell himself like a human product. What? Okay. In falsely claiming that various starlets pursued him for dates or the British royals were eyeing Trump real estate, He played a game with reality. Oh,
The hell are
okay.
we reading?
This is an article on CNN written by Michael D'Antonio, who is supposedly a Trump biographer. I don't know why I'm reading this now, though, because it tells me nothing.
Wasn't it supposed to be about the book?
That's what I thought. I mean, technically, I guess he's reviewing it, maybe. I'll give it one more shot here, and I'll give one more paragraph. In a super salesman, this habit was amusing. In a president, it is both frightening and dangerous. But while the distortion obscures Trump, it doesn't make him invisible, and Wolf has spotted the outlines of his target. Among the broad strokes that seem accurate to me, based on my experience as a biographer of Trump and other sources, and then we get a quick bullet point list. Trump often fails to deal with the subject at hand, preferring to tell and retell anecdotes and stories that sound rehearsed. Oh, okay, Trump is a loudmouth. We've known that. Thank you, Falcon Millennial. SDA's dad needs to come back on. Well, I'm sure we will. Point curation, thank you. Gorillas listening to gorillas. And that was the militant type of gorillas, the animal type of gorillas, and the band gorillas for those playing at home. What else? Is there anything? I don't care about this story. I don't.
Me neither.
I don't care. Doesn't matter.
They might as well have been telling us he was watching the Gorilla Channel.
Exactly. Do I care about either? So I grabbed two other stories that are all politics. There's one about how the GOP has recommended a criminal probe of the guy who put together the Trump dossier.
Oh, yeah.
Which is kind of counter to so attacking the person who put together the accusation rather than the president, which is an interesting way to go about it.
Well, this is the dossier that they know was fake as fuck.
Right. So, which in the beginning was supposedly fuel for the Russia investigation to begin with. But that's, you know what? Nothing happened today.
Nothing happened.
Nothing happened today of note. There really isn't anything. I'm actually more positive that the stories that people have sent us in MSS News are probably more substantive, Irate Bear, than anything I could come up with as far as like national news today. Because really, aside from Trump's book, nothing really exciting happened that I know of. So unless you guys know of something, I'll just jump into the news from the chat.
Well, the only other thing is Count Dankula.
Well, yeah, that is it. Well, like, yeah, that's it. That is news and not just YouTube dramas. Let's talk about that for a second.
Yeah, he had his court case today. Unfortunately, he didn't get his a verdict today. It's been pushed off till March 20th, for fuck's sake.
Yeah.
They're just dragging this shit out. The video that he made came out in April of last year. They've just been dragging their feet over and over on this. But I saw Lauren Southern had 2 videos she put out today that I'd seen. She may have put out a third. I didn't pay attention. But the prosecutor in this case actually said that any reasonable person would be in fear having heard how many times Count Dankula said "gas the Jews" in that video.
Oh, God. Real quick, thank you, Cryptic. Wives are like grenades. Remove the ring, and boom, house is gone. Har, har.
A MGTOW joke for us.
Let's see. Yeah, I watched a bit of Irate Bear was like doing live coverage of the waiting for a verdict with everybody. So I listened to some of that. I saw a bit of Lauren Southern sort of like Insta videos on covering the deal.
Oh shit!
What?
PZ, you're right. It was 2016. I forgot we rolled over to 2018. Yes. So it was April of 2016. I apologize.
Yeah, I knew it was like 2 years this has been going on. So I was like, was it last April? I don't know.
April of 16. Yeah, sorry about that.
That's okay. But yeah, he's had his justice delayed, not necessarily denied, but delayed for another 3 months or whatever. It's ridiculous. It's like, and I can't even imagine what was the quote that came out. The pug was a tool for indoctrination or radicalization or something.
Radicalization. Yeah.
It's like, give me a fucking break. Are these actual adults running this court?
Well, according to the story that I read, because there is a story out there about it. Where'd that go? Let me find my history. Oh, for fuck's sake. I inflicted too much shit since then.
Monkey's history.
Well, where the hell did it go?
While he's looking, I will say that this is the reason I won't let Squishy get a pug.
Well played.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you train your pug to join the Black Panthers, wouldn't you?
Oh, absolutely not.
Oh, shucks.
I don't want no
There it is.
annoying ass Black Power puppy.
Black Power puppy. Thank you, Three-Sided Coin. Justice for who? Who did he hurt? Well, that is a very good question. But it's the hate speech laws in Scotland specifically, I think it is. And and again, this is not my logic, but this is how I understand it from the Scottish courts. Their hate speech laws are so stringent that Dankula's joke about gassing the Jews and the joke of having his pug raise its paw up as though it were actually a Hitler salute constitutes an expression of hate speech broadcast on the internet. Therefore, he's in violation. That's my understanding. I could be wrong in some way, but I think that's supposedly what it is.
Yeah, this story comes from the Metro. It's from earlier today. It says, this is a quote from the prosecutor. Any reasonable person would suffer fear or alarm having heard that awful phrase uttered over and over and over again. Goes on to say, the Crown contention is that the inclusion of the dog is an attempt to muddy the waters around him making, producing, and posting that video. Hey, Satsu, what you doing over there?
That's Squishy. She's in the kitchen, where she should be.
Whoa.
So shut the hell up.
I love
Squishy's awesome.
She's making bacon wrapped meatloaf, so I really shouldn't be talking shit right now.
All right.
Barbecue. Bacon wrap.
Barbecue, bacon wrap meat. Jesus. That's a heart attack waiting to happen.
That sounds good, though.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, it's gonna be awesome.
All right. So, any other thoughts on Dankula? Because really, the resolution of this is 3 months out again. Granted, they don't delay it again after that for some reason.
I will just say what I've said so many times. Free speech needs to be a universal right, and it's something that the U.S. should be pushing for because this is fucking ridiculous. Mm-hmm. The man is facing a year in. This is the same country that just let a man out for raping, what was it, 100 women? And he ended up serving 8 years. I mean, it's the UK, but yeah. So, I mean,
yeah,
it's fucking ridiculous. Scotland is the same place that put the guy in jail for 7 months for looking into a window. They called it harassment.
Well, I mean, yeah, a year in prison, but let's not even discount 2 years of stress, strain, and fear of what's going on about making a joke. I mean, Dankula has been, in one way, shape, or form, under lockdown since this started for the stupidest thing in the world. So, yeah, even if he doesn't, and let's hope he doesn't actually end up being convicted of anything, which would be just ludicrous.
And if anybody watching this is in fear or alarm because of that video, I sincerely want you to turn this off and go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
As hard as you can manage, go fuck yourself.
And then I want you to ask yourself, how did I survive high school? So I always ask when people get all freaked out about jokes and stuff. Thank you, Point Curation. Whether he's acquitted or serves a sentence, may he have the courage to make more jokes in the future. Exactly. Shouldn't stop him. But but all the same, if he does get convicted and sentenced, I wouldn't blame him for trying to mitigate any further troubles in his life. It wouldn't be happy, but if Scotland's going to be he should move away is what he should do at that point. Yeah, move somewhere else. Move. Yeah, immigrate to the U.S. Just jump the border. It's fine. All right. Anything else on that, or should we go on to MSS?
No, I'm good.
SDA.
I'm good.
I'm about to say she's been MIA for a little bit.
No, I'm here. Jinx is just, you guys, it's like he's been pretty barky and sometimes things just set him off. So I try to keep myself muted when I'm not chatty chitting.
Thank you, Three-Sided Coin. I watched the Spencer thing last night, and I feel dirty that I agree with Dickie on many parts. Mostly the whole idea that no man is the island, and we are a collective society. Obviously not the... ... continued. Okay, so I'll... Oh, thank you, Three-Sided Coin. Continued. Whole white nationalism thing. So as penitence... Okay, let's make fun of myself. Add a movie about a collectivist utopia, but with one very deep, dark secret. Go crazy with it. Okay. And thank you, Falcon Millennial. First Scottish refugee to the U.S. I think Craig Ferguson might have beat him to it. If you remember who Craig Ferguson is. Anyway, let me get that there. And Three-Sided Coin. All right, got your ad request down. All right, so let's go on to MSS News. Guys, if you have news stories you'd like to take a look at during the course of the stream, please send them to us via the Twitter using the hashtag MSS News. Can't promise we'll get to them all, but we'll take a look at as many as we can. And let me scroll down to where we left off-ish yesterday. There we go. I see a dead iguana, so that must be where we left off because they were falling from the trees. Okay, this one comes from senior staff reporter Jack the motherfucking Cochran. Disney princes are sexual predators, professor claims. Why am I not surprised? This is probably from the same people that thought that Cat in the Hat was racist. Prince Charming may not be so charming after all. Har har. Disney's fairy tale princes are sexual predators, according to a Japanese gender studies and sociology professor. Kazui Muta, an Osaka University professor and author of Sir, That Love is Sexual Harassment! !
What?
A book on workplace sexual harassment, argued in December that princes from Snow White and Sleeping Beauty portray, quote, quasi-compulsive, obscene sexual acts on unconscious partners.
Wow.
In other words, the feminist academic activist argues such fairy tales allow for sexual violence.
Oh, fuck off.
I could have let that bitch sleep for the rest of her life.
That's true.
That could have happened.
Could have happened. All right. Yeah. I love it when academia takes something as stupidly innocent. Now, granted, the grim fairy tales of which these are based on, that is some dark shit. But the Disney movies that he's actually citing, give me a break. Just give me a break. Prospero says, so screw Sleeping Beauty. Well, that's how it originally went. We don't talk about that, though. Thank you, Majizu. Do a tourism ad for Spencer's Ethno-State in space. Well, isn't that basically Iron Sky?
Oh, Monkey, what were you talking about that yesterday?
Yeah.
But in a zombie apocalypse instead.
Thank you, Majizu. I'll see what I can come up with. An Ethno-State in space. Space Station Spencer. There we go. I'll figure it out. What else do we have? Oh, a Florida man. Here we go. Johnny Hellcat sends us this one. Oh, thank you, Point Curation. Ad for the channel, the video lexicographer. Yeah, I will attempt. I don't know much about him or his channel, but I will take a look and see what I can come up with. Okay. All right. So Johnny Hellcat sends us a Florida man story. If I can get to it. Oh. Okay. Is this really a story or is this just a caption? I guess it is a story. All right. We'll get Charles Manson's body. A legal battle is underway. Okay.
Are people fighting wanting it?
Apparently so.
All right.
Charles Manson, the wild-eyed leader of a murderous gang responsible for one of the most infamous killing sprees in the 20th century, is proving no easier to deal with in death than he was in life. A battle is brewing on many fronts in California over who will get the notorious killer's remains and any belongings he left behind when he died in November. At least 4 people from 3 states have lined up to claim Mr. Manson's body, his property, or both in the week since he died at 83. The interested parties include a Florida man who says he is a grandson, a purported friend of Mr. Manson's who has filed what he says is Mr. Manson's will in court, and 2 men, including one who claims to be Mr. Manson's son, who also have presented a purported will entitling them to dispose of the remains. California officials have said Mr. Manson has repeatedly indicated that he had no will or relatives, so they assume that dealing with his affairs would be relatively straightforward. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, there's not much more to the story than that, except that these nutbags want Charlie's bones, apparently.
Huh.
Okay.
Yeah. What a hot piece of property. I mean, I suppose some morbid collector like, Michael Jackson and the Elephant Man bones or something might want them, but otherwise, why?
It's just weird.
Unless they're going to start like a new cult worshiping the bones. Let's see. This one also comes from the Jack motherfucking Cochran. If only this were Dankula's case. But the headline is, Judge dismisses hate speech case against UVM student.
Oh.
Burlington, Vermont judge dismissed a criminal case against a University of Vermont student who was accused of using racially disparaging comments during a phone conversation.
What?
University officials claimed in October that continuing education major Wesley Richter used, quote, explicitly racist and threatening language, unquote, against Black students and diversity initiatives on campus. Judge David Fenster's decision to dismiss the case on Tuesday for lack of probable cause ends 2 months of review after UVM police charged Richter with a misdemeanor count of disorderly conduct. What was he supposedly doing? I'm trying to, let's see. The exact nature of Richter's controversial phone call is not known. Then how the fuck did they make a case against him? As the ruling prevents the release of an affidavit containing specific alleged quotations. Wait, shouldn't that be public record? Once you charge someone
with
for offense? But Richter has insisted that he did not make any threats during the conversation, which was reportedly overheard by 3 other individuals, reportedly. One of the witnesses reported the incident, but another denied hearing anything inflammatory. Solid case.
Is he roboting for everybody else or just?
Oh, yep. I was just about to ask. You're roboting Scribbles. Scribbles?
Oh no, his batteries ran out. I told y'all to charge him before the fucking stream.
I'm sorry, Satsu. I was in prison.
In prison?
Maybe.
Okay.
Guys, we'll get back to Scribbles here in just a few minutes when his internet comes back.
Hello?
Are you with us
There he
again?
is.
Oh, I thought everybody else was roboting for a second. I was like, hello?
Welcome back.
Okay. Thank you, Snubbirth. Since he has to carry SDA in Final Fantasy XIV and deal with her dark, cold heart, I give my ad to Satsu.
Yay.
Well, there you go, Satsu. You can choose the ad topic. Thank you, Point Curation. See you at the party, Richter. If that's a reference to something, I don't know what that means. Satsu, do you have any ideas?
Oh man, not right off the top of my head. Give me a moment.
I will put it down on the list as Snubbirth to Satsu, and you can let me know in your own time. Okay. Well, hopefully my internet is not going to go haywire again anytime soon. Let's see. Life is Peachy says, Scribe still don't have a tweeter. Quote, man shot neighbor in the head as she was snow blowing his driveway, Michigan authorities say.
Damn.
She must have been fucking it up.
And Jeopardy host Alex Trebek has surgery for blood clots on brain. Yeah, I saw that. Alex Trebek has taken a leave of absence from Jeopardy to have brain surgery. Hopefully he's okay because, he is the smartest man in America.
It's hard to read them cards.
Oh man. Do you think he's gleaned a whole bunch of crazy trivia information as a result of this, or does it just wash over him at this point, just like nothing?
I would imagine it'd be very much like when somebody asks us, what's the story that pissed you off the most this last year? You just hear so much.
Yeah, that you're just kind of like,
Yeah. Okay, this one, Jack Cochran is just on fire tonight. I'll try to I think I'll try to give other people a chance here in a second. But men in feces smearing incident was just from jail. Okay. Can you guys hear roboting again?
You are roboting, dude.
God damn it. All right. I'll come back. Hold on.
We should have brought a portable charger. I told y'all are irresponsible as fuck.
I am pulling up MSS News.
Not only did I show up first, but I'm the one who thought to be prepared.
You were on time and everything. I was impressed. I'm not gonna lie.
I know. I was here before everybody. I'm proud of myself.
Okay. We were doing a Jack Cochran story. I'm looking for it, guys. Sorry, give me just a moment here.
Jack Cochran.
Ah, there it is. No, it's Jack the motherfucking Cochran.
Hello.
Man in feces. Hello.
Okay. Well, we'll see if this holds. I don't know what's going on with my internet, guys. It was fine all day, but of course, as soon as I decide to use it, it all starts to increase. Okay. Let's see. There were sure to be some unhappy travelers Thursday night when a United Airlines flight had to be diverted to Anchorage due to the actions of a passenger on board. United Airlines Flight 895 from Chicago to Hong Kong had to be redirected to Anchorage Thursday due to a, quote, passenger smearing feces everywhere, according to Ted Stevens International Airport Police. Airport police say the adult male smeared the excrement within a couple of bathrooms, took off his shirt, and attempted to stuff it in the toilet. Okay.
Why?
I don't know. Passenger Trisha Mason, I read this Patricia for a second, said the subject was, quote, shaking the seats all around him and pouring soda and water on the floor and on laptops. Okay. Yeah, nutbag. Yeah, okay. So, there you go. Thank you, Three-Sided Coin. Add Scribebot. Yes. Okay. Not my fault, I swear.
Further down in the story, it says the subject involved in the incident was released from jail in Evansville, Indiana, 2 days prior to the incident.
Oh, I thought he was released after this is what they were talking about. My bad.
Oh, no, there were no charges pressed in this, but he was taken to a hospital for a psych eval.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Alrighty.
Let's see. Who's this?
The Mad Pooper.
The Mad Pooper, yeah. Here we go. We have one from Senior Staff Reporter and Chief Florida Correspondent Colleen Bernier. I always say that with the little lilt at the end. Colleen Bernier.
Yay.
Man posing as cop pulls over motorist who turns out to be a real officer.
Good job, dumbass.
Nice. Visalia, if I'm saying that right, Visalia, California. A man pretending to be a police officer was arrested Monday after he tried to make a traffic stop on an off-duty sergeant in Tulare. An off-duty sergeant was driving near Mooney and Cartmill Avenues at 11:45 p.m. when Brandon Freeman, 29, driving a 2008 white Buick sedan, turned on flashing red lights and signaled the sergeant to pull over for a traffic stop. The sergeant continued to drive, however, and communicated with on-duty officers to arrange for a traffic stop on Freeman's car. Freeman was interviewed and arrested for impersonating an officer and for additional charges. A passenger in Freeman's car was arrested for outstanding felony warrants. What were they going to do if they found or how many times have they done this? And what were they going to do if they hadn't found a cop, I wonder?
I want to know how the cop knew without the stop actually taking place that this was fake.
Thank you, Falcon Millennial. Ad for the guys at work. Crop duster repair station. Make it dark and just messed up. By the way, we listen to you guys after lunch and sometimes we can't stop laughing. Crop duster repair station. Make it dark and messed up. Okay.
Oh, I do have, speaking of crop dusting, I do have a Little Butt story for you.
Oh, okay.
Little Butt has a pop-up tent in the shape of a castle.
Yes.
And it's about 3.5 feet tall, and she made her uncle get into it today. Now, my son is taller than me. He's 6'2". But being the great uncle he is, he climbed in there to, appease the child, who then pulls the opening back, puts her butt in there, and farts.
What the fuck? That's messed up, yo.
Oh man,
That is messed up. I don't know where she learned such a thing, but it made me laugh.
well,
It's a
unrelated.
good thing she's cute.
Unrelated, but back to the police thing. The reason that disturbs me is because, if I remember correctly, the ploy of being a police officer and pulling people over was one of the methods the hillside stranglers used to find victims. And so it always kind of creeps me out. People like impersonate police officers like that, because I'm like, what are they going to do if they found somebody who actually believed them? So anyway, okay. In the Name of Love is what I'm going to call this one, also from Colleen Bernier. Police, man used bank robbery cash to buy an engagement ring.
Aw.
Yeah,
He's
anything
a
for
romantic.
love. Authorities say a man robbed a bank in Ohio and used the money to buy his fiancée an engagement ring. The Hamilton Middletown Journal-News reports 36-year-old Dustin Peterson has been charged with robbing a Fifth Third bank. Is that a bank? I don't know this stuff.
Yes, that is a bank.
Not local to me anyway. Fifth Third Bank branch in Trenton on December 16th. Police say records show that Peterson spent $4,500 on an engagement ring less than an hour after the robbery and presented it the next day. A Trenton police detective said in court Wednesday the robbery netted $8,800. Let's see. Peterson has denied robbing any banks, but told police that surveillance photos of the robber look like him. Well, I think you're halfway there, dude. Hate to tell you.
Wasn't me.
Yeah, it wasn't me. I just, who are you going to believe me? Your lying eyes. What? Okay, one more from Colleen Bernier. Yeah, our senior staff reporters are being on point tonight. Police, man breaks into evidence room undetected and takes back his bike.
All right.
Provo, Utah. Provo police say a man broke into the department's evidence room undetected and took back his bike. The Deseret News reported Thursday that the burglary went unnoticed until the person who originally was found with the bike was arrested again and told officers David Elwin Snow was bragging that he pulled off the crime of the century.
Okay.
37-year-old Snow and his brother had gone to the department on December 18th to retrieve the bike, but since they never reported it stolen, they had a hard time verifying it was Snow's bike. Police accused Snow of stealing it that same night after seeing where it was being stored. The bike was found Wednesday at Snow's grandmother's house. Police Sergeant Nisha King said that such a heist has never happened at the department. Well, thankfully it was for something innocuous. Not
First
like a machine,
first time for everything.
not a machine gun or a brick of cocaine or something. Okay, we'll do a couple more here, then we'll get into YouTube time. Let's see, what's this? Let's find something interesting. This one comes from Mashisu. Police, man who shot himself while trying to rob a Lyft driver in Park Manor has been charged. Okay. A man who shot himself in the hand while attempting to rob a rideshare driver early Thursday has been charged. Tori Harper, 25, who lives in the block where the incident occurred, was charged with a felony count of attempted armed robbery with a firearm. He was scheduled to appear in bond court Friday. At 2:02 a.m., Harper was riding in a rideshare car in the 2700 block of South St. Lawrence when he pulled out a handgun and attempted to rob the driver. The driver, a 25-year-old man, was trying to disarm Harper when the gun went off, striking Harper in his hand. Harper was arrested and taken to University of Chicago Medical Center for treatment. The gun was not recovered, police said Thursday. Really? Interesting. No other injuries were reported. How did he lose the gun?
Threw it out the window.
Yeah, it could have been, I suppose. It's kind of weird. All right. How about one more here? I'll find a good one. What's this? Sure, we'll do this one as our capper. This one comes from Fernanda. Man gets stuck in blizzard in topless convertible. And there's video. There's a video. So if you want to see this, you can look up on MSS News. Okay, Cranston, Rhode Island. Wintry weather didn't keep a Rhode Island man from driving through town in his topless convertible. WPRI TV reports the roof on John Pratt's convertible Mercedes-Benz has been broken for about a month. And so he decides to go out in a blizzard. Okay. He tried to get the lipstick red luxury car to the repair shop Thursday morning as a massive storm dumped more than a foot of snow in parts of the state. But his chilly open-air ride turned into an icy predicament when his car got stuck. Onlookers took video, which then made the rounds on social media. The episode left the Cranston man and his car covered in snow. Pratt blames his 16-year-old son for the broken roof. He said he doesn't mind the trouble because people got a few laughs out of it. Well, that's the best attitude to have, really.
Yeah.
But, the guy's an
makes
idiot.
more sense. Well, he was trying to get it fixed. He was taking it to get it fixed. He probably should have rescheduled.
That's what I was thinking. Is like, maybe today's not the day.
Yeah, but at least it's not like, oh, I can just run to the grocery store. I'll be fine.
Oh, wait. Did Shia LaBeouf do a New He Will Not Divide Us flag?
Did he?
That's what it looks like. Who sent this to us? Jordan 250 sent. It's just a little video, like a silent little video of the flag waving, and it's from Shia LaBeouf himself. I think. I mean, it has a blue check mark, but God knows if that's true. Now we get to wait and see. Now, I'm looking at it, and I have to wonder. It might be computer generated. It might be fake. Maybe that's how he's going to avoid having it taken down this time.
Until somebody DDoSes his ass.
There you go.
And there's still ways to get it down.
Guys, thank you so much for the stories. Appreciate it. Sorry we didn't get them all, but them's the breaks, as it were. So, YouTube time. SDA, what are you up to? You have any?
Didn't do anything today.
Book club's coming?
Not scheduled right now.
Okay. Monkey.
Well, last night I streamed with Satsu after we left here, and starting tonight for the foreseeable future, we will be streaming on Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays after our Lord of the Night streams, playing 7 Days to Die.
Aha.
We're going to start from day one, and we're going to shorten the days back to normal, because doing the 2-hour thing is we're living too easily.
We're going to pump up the difficulty, which if you've watched any of the other stuff is probably going to get us killed, but we'll see.
Where can people watch you doing this, Monkey?
On 2Cents Plus. That is the number 2, the word cents as in, pennies, CENTS, and the word plus, PLUS, all squished together, no spaces or anything. It is Satsu's second channel. And if you guys aren't subscribed, subscribe to Satsu's second channel, because once he hits the 1,000 subscriber mark, he gets to apply for, what is it, sponsorship?
Sponsorship, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome sauce. I'm excited.
Okay.
This is going to be a hilarious series.
I'm going to put a link to the channel in the description right now. So on the off chance, now or later, anybody watching the stream, you can find a link to Satsu's secondary channel.
Oh, yeah. There's somebody who was watching last night. BG says, hopefully, Ranting Monkey, hopefully you wouldn't fall down an elevator shaft again.
I don't know how he survived that.
Neither do I, but I broke my leg in game, and somebody in chat said now his character moves like him in real life.
Perfect. Let's see.
That is hilarious.
Today I put out a video that I've been talking about the last couple of days. I got waylaid by my wanting to cover the Islamic Pulse deal yesterday, but today's video was a TEDx talk, or at least a small portion of it, from a speaker that I've done a video on before. And kind of like in the video that I posted today, it was one of those moments where I watched the first couple seconds of the video and thought, wait, I know who that is, don't I? And then I had to look up my old video. Yeah, this lady's something else. She's got this, I'm getting a weird echo. Hello? Am I busting out again?
No, you're fine. You're fine.
No, you're good.
Oh, okay. She has this personal mantra of ethical discourse, I call it, where she says, if I'm going to say something that's difficult, I have to check myself with 3 things. Did I mean it? Can I back it up? And did I say it with love? And as soon as I saw her on this TEDx talk, I thought, I wonder what she's going to say where those rules for herself still don't apply in any way, shape, or form like they did the last time. And I found out. And now you can too by looking at my new video.
It was a good video too.
Thank you. Otherwise, yeah. Oh, thank you, Mule1066. Ad for Lords of the Night Community College English major program. Use fame, wealth, and the moon as a selling point. Oh, God.
Yeesh.
Okay, well, English major. Oh, well, I'm sure I can come up with something interesting for that one. Let's see. And this was Mule 1066. And I'd also promised real quick to read an ad, and that ad is something that I wrote as a promo for someone else. I don't know. This was a request from Cryptic, I think it was. I don't have all of the promo ads in front of me, unfortunately. I've got them hidden in different ad files, but this one at least I have right at hand. So as I try to find the other ones, I will read them on different shows and things. But anyway, this is an ad for Plain Speech. Where others may get caught up in the hype of the day's events as something new and unforeseen, Plain Speech knows that most of the issues of modern life are merely old lessons with a 21st century paint job. Plain Speech works to move beyond the surface level details and aims higher towards the fundamental questions and causes behind the headlines and the clickbait. And as one of the founding members of the Chaos 120 show, Plain Speech is always up for a good conversation and exchange of ideas, no matter how crazy it gets. So if you're looking for some down-to-earth commentary with some high-altitude thinking, click that subscribe button for Plain Speech. Plain talk, plain sense, plain speech. There you go.
There you go.
And thank you, Jonathan Malone. An ad for a device that helps keep up with aging parents' memory, social media, and the like that is controlled only by the most competent child. My dad and technology do not get along. Also, Moonbase. Okay, I will see what I can do. Thank you, Jonathan. And Satsu, what are you up to?
Other than streaming with Monkey, not much. I think I did a video on what did I talk about? Oh, the boycotting Black Panther thing that was going around. Some people were talking about boycotting Black Panther because Michael B. Jordan is dating a white woman.
Oh, the movie. For a second, I thought you were talking about the organization. I was like,
oh, no.
Oh, yeah. There's a lot of stuff coming out. I saw an article the other day that said, let's celebrate the first black superhero having his own movie. And I'm like,
where the fuck have you been?
Well, I mean, now if they're referencing the fact that the character is one of the, if not the first black superhero in comic books, they're not wrong. If they're talking about like, oh, it's the first movie with a black superhero as the star, I'm like, Blade, Meteor Man, Steel. I mean, there have been a few. Just saying. But anyway.
Yeah, but fuck those guys.
Exactly.
They didn't have almost 90% black cast though. Which we all know is the only reason the movie's going to be good. Not because the cast is, good actors or anything. They're just brown. So it's a good movie.
Thank you, Snubbirth. An ad for Jeff Holliday's character, Hemlock Moonwolf. I have no knowledge of this. Do you guys know about this character?
I don't know the character, but I saw something on his latest video that had Hemlock, so I'm guessing it's about that. Have you seen the stuff about raw water?
No.
We can talk about that in a minute. Sats, was there anything else you wanted to talk about with your channel?
Nope. That's it.
The other thing, somebody asked in chat, they said that they just got the game. Guys, the game we're going to be playing, 7 Days to Die. It's an awesome game. If you haven't played it, definitely do so. Anyway, Dark Alile asked or said that maybe we could help them learn to play. The server we've been playing on, we're not getting rid of, and occasionally we'll be jumping on there and allowing people to hop in and have fun with us. So you can also just watch us play and pick up tricks that way. So, yeah, raw water is this new bullshit. There's a company that is selling water that's not in any way treated.
Okay. I heard about this on the radio. Right.
That's what
Yes.
you meant.
Yeah, so basically you're drinking nasty shit. I know that's what his video's about. I haven't seen it. I'm guessing it's a character in there. Eldritch says Hemlock Moonwolf is a new age shill piss take. Okay. That's kind of what I guessed.
Raw water.
Raw water, yes.
Yeah, it's untouched. It's free range water. It's
Free
like
range water.
Yeah, free range water. It's like so untreated, unfiltered. It's just like coming straight out of the ground. It's better for you. No, just no.
No. If you're getting it from like a deep well, that's probably a good thing. If you're getting it out of the Hudson, you're gonna die.
Raw water from Lake Erie, bottled, bottled locally. Yeah. Anyway,
I don't even like to be near Lake Erie.
Hey, Jericho says raw water from Chernobyl. Yes. Start giving yourself that third eye.
Yeesh.
It's amazing the stupid shit people will buy, though. I mean,
if somebody's willing to pay for it, good for them for selling it, I guess. But seriously, what the fuck?
Well, the problem there is, I would suggest, because they are selling it as though it is a benefit to your body to drink this shit.
Right.
And depending on where they're getting the water from, seriously, it can make you sick.
Mm-hmm.
And not just a little sick, like deathly sick. There are microbes and stuff in certain bodies of water that will fucking kill you if you drink it. So, and I'm not suggesting that's what they're doing. They're probably not getting it from a raw sewage source. But they're not even boiling the water. It is just unfiltered water.
Well, here's the thing, though. How would you be able to tell? Like, I mean, if I sell you water from a hose and call it raw water, who's going to know it isn't?
Well,
are they like shipping it to people and shit?
Yeah, it's either shipped or you can buy it. I guess the way you could tell is if you don't get dysentery, they probably got it out of a hose.
Thank you, Falcon Millennial. I saw boxed water for sale in Brunswick. Thank you, Perfect Pitch. A few cents to balance my continuous Lords of the Night binge and discourage any potential DP inspiration. DP.
Okay, the only thing I know DP stands for
is double penetration.
And if you're getting DP'd for $50, hey, I know people do it for 25.
Well, if you're trying to discourage me from having any DP inspiration, too late. But I thank you for the donation regardless. And Fernanda says, Scribe Light, you're 16 subs away from 2,500. I am? Oh.
Congrats.
Okay, there you go. Dr. Pepper. Wait, Dr. Pepper.
Drunken Peasants. There we go.
Drunken Peasants. Oh, yeah, no, let's... See, I've never actually... I think I've watched all of, like, maybe 10 minutes of Drunken Peasants, and it's usually, like, clips people put in their videos or things. I heard it's not, or wasn't, I don't even know if it's not around anymore, is it?
No, the Amazing Atheist just stepped away. I don't know if they're still doing it at all, or if it's been completely dissolved. I know he's not doing it anymore. Okay.
Yeah, I don't imagine that we will become like Drunken Peasants, nor do I foresee we're going to break up anytime soon. But, so yeah, thank you anyway. Thank you so much, Perfect Pitch. Okay. Yeah. Sylvana says, I say Dr. Pepper and Scribbles goes happy. Yeah, well, I like Dr. Pepper. Thank you, Three-Sided Coin. An ad for raw water. Shit, I'm giving you a lot of money tonight. Oh, well, use it to buy yourself a bicycle and umbrella so you don't have to walk in the rain like last weekend.
Oh, there you go.
Man, that was such bullshit. I talked to my IT guy about that, and I was like, dude, the whole idea about being able to dial in remotely is so I don't have to do this. So let's make sure this never happens again. He was like, I'm so sorry. Like, yeah, I know. Okay. But thank you so much, Three-Sided Coin. Don't know about I like my walk. I mean, on the regular day, I like my walk. It lets me clear my head. I get some exercise. And biking uphill isn't a very attractive notion to me, but whatever.
Jenna wants to know if when she gets her Scribe t-shirt, should she send a photo of it?
Oh, certainly. Yeah, those that closed out earlier today. We reached the goal twice over, so that means that everybody's going to get their shirt. So yeah, thank you guys so much for getting them. I hope you enjoy them. I hope Teespring does them justice. And yeah, at some point in the future, I'll probably do like a some other kind of shirt. I'll make them like limited edition things, and I'm not quite sure what the next one will be, but I'll figure it out sometime down the line. Do we have any other YouTube drama aside from Dankula going on today?
I haven't really paid attention. I was with Little Bud all day.
None that I've noticed.
Satsu?
Satsu's not listening to us right now. He's getting bacon meatloaf.
Oh.
Yeah, no YouTube drama that I know of.
Huh. Well, that's odd because I guess everything was kind of taken up with Dankula today.
Yeah, Dankula pretty much.
And then
dominated.
Everybody's already burnt out of the fucking Logan and Andy shit.
Oh,
so.
yeah. Yeah, Logan Paul's epic is still going, I guess, technically, but nothing new has come out of it.
Yeah.
Well, his brother did release a song, a rap song where he dropped the N-bomb.
Oh, no. Heaven forfend. Because that's never happened in a rap song. Ever.
Logan was getting too much attention. Jake needed some, so...
Oh.
You think they do this on purpose to take attention off each other? Like whenever...
Yes.
Sure. Why not? Take the pressure off. Okay, well, do we have any deep topics?
No.
Oh, I have a question for Satsu and Monkey.
Sure.
What up?
What is the fascination with 7 Days to Die?
Well, there's two parts of it, and this is actually why me and him play well together. Part of the game is killing zombies and looting stuff, both the zombies themselves and houses. And then another part of it is building bases. Satsu, being black, likes to break into people's houses and steal stuff.
Jesus.
I do enjoy that.
And me, being white and European, I like to build things up. So it works out well. It is the perfect racial game.
Amazing.
Oh, and
it's really funny, actually.
And to add insult to injury, this fucking asshole, every time he creates a box, because whenever you create a personal box on this game, it's automatically locked and you have to unlock it in order for your friends to use it. He conveniently leaves them locked so I can break into them.
And wait. Let's put this in perspective. The second
XP though, doesn't it, to break into them?
No, you just have to fucking do it in order to get it.
The second time I did it, he goes, "You just know I'm black and need the practice." So
you don't want me to get arrested.
It's just a fun game, and I really do like building, and there is an RPG element to it, especially the looting stuff, which I like that too. I'm just more of a builder.
Yeah, the level up system is pretty fun and fleshed out, and it's a chill, like it's the perfect game to play and stream. You know what I mean? Like you can. It's just a really chill, even though I don't know if you would call a horde of zombies trying to break into your house and kill you chill, but it's a very therapeutic game, I guess.
How long does a average session last for the game?
We usually play about 2 hours, but you can. I've streamed for 8 hours one time playing.
Jeez Louise.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And there were people that were there the whole 8 hours.
Yeah. The way it works out is you can set it to there's in-game there's a time system too, and you can either set it to where each 24-hour period takes 60 minutes or takes 2 hours.
Okay.
And we've been playing at 2 hours. We're going to take that down to 1 hour at least to start our new series, but we'll still be playing about 2 hours real time each night. Snubberth wanted to know if we're playing on PC or console. We're playing on PC.
Yeah, we're on PC.
Okay.
Diablo 3, that's a good game.
I did Diablo 3. I ran through it again because I hadn't played in a long time a little while ago, and it got my ARPG jonesing going, but Diablo 3 just feels so empty as compared to Diablo 2 for some reason. I don't know what it is exactly. It just kind of felt eh. And of course, then I started playing Grim Dawn again, and I was like, this is what Diablo 3 should have been. Grim Dawn's great. If you're a Cthulhu fan kind of stuff and you like ARPGs, Grim Dawn's awesome.
What's an ARPG?
Action RPG. So
Okay.
there's in this one there is some role-playing elements of you make choices in some areas and that'll determine certain story elements, and also there's looting and leveling up your character with different trees of skills and things and that kind of stuff. So yeah, I'm a big Grim Dawn fan, as I've mentioned previously several times. So
is 2+ the black guy who's been on before? It's Satsu2Cents, and that's 2 cents plus. That's his channel that we'll be gaming on tonight. And yeah, he's the black guy that's been on before.
I mean, aside from like Pat or oh god,
Joseph.
I don't think we have any other resident black guys.
Yeah, well, we've had Yosef on before, and Pat and Satsu. Biggest Mikey we had one time.
Yep.
Yeah,
Okay.
he still hasn't invited me back onto his show. I'll just say. He asked to be on our show, and I never got an invite back. So I'm just gonna complain. Boo-hoo. Let's see. Anyway, I don't have a deep topic. Otherwise, I'm not sure.
Yeah. We need a deep topic. Let's find a deep topic. I'm gonna Google deep topic.
All right, we'll give deep topic responsibility to Monkey tonight. I know it's a scary thought. Oh boy, what does deep topic come up for Monkey?
I have a list of would you rather questions.
Oh God. Sure, why not?
Oh, this one's easy for Satsu. Would you rather be 10 minutes late or always 20 minutes early?
Come on. Really?
And this ain't because you're black. This is because you're Satsu.
Oh, I mean, yeah, like, obviously, 10 minutes late.
Thank you, Point Curation. Deep topic suggestion. Horses. They make great threats if you put a head of one in a bed.
They taste like chicken.
Do they?
No, they taste like beef.
You've eaten horse before.
You've probably eaten horse before. No, I've never. I don't know that I've ever eaten horse before.
I did eat at the school cafeteria, so you're probably right. Or the meatballs at IKEA, if I remember correctly. At one point, IKEA, I think, was accused of using horse meat for their meatballs. So,
don't McDonald's do kangaroo burgers or some shit like that?
I don't know what it is, but it tastes good.
All right, what's another would you
rather lose all of your money and valuables or all of the pictures you have ever taken?
Dude.
Pictures.
All the pictures.
No, now I don't know. God
I don't take
damn it.
pictures, so I won't be losing shit. I am not a picture person, so I have like 3 photos. Oh no.
Probably money. That can be replaced. You can't replace pictures.
Yeah, I'll probably go with money because, I mean, honestly, had Daniel not died, I would have gone with pictures, but you can't get new ones after somebody does it dead, so.
That's right. Would you rather be able to see 10 minutes into your own future or 10 minutes into the future of anyone but yourself?
Anybody but myself. I don't want to fucking know what happens.
Yeah, because 10 minutes into my future would be sitting here talking to you guys.
Yeah. So
how fucked up it would be somebody, okay, you can see 10 minutes into your future and then they show you it and it's just black. There's nothing there.
What? Oh, you mean Satsu?
We're going to play the ratio card all night long.
Oh, God.
Let's do it.
Would you rather be famous when you're alive and forgotten when you die, or unknown when you're alive and famous after you die?
Why the hell would you want to be like famous? Well, there are some people who want to be famous like when they die, but like I don't think they want to be unknown during that like first period.
I'd rather be famous when I'm alive because how else am I going to enjoy it?
Right.
Who gives a fuck? I mean, I don't want to be forgotten. I think nobody really wants to be, but for fuck's sake, yeah, I want to enjoy it while I'm alive.
Yeah.
Same.
Of course, that's the 8th.
Oh.
Everybody agrees with me. Why are you being weird? That wasn't nice, Satsu.
What? No, I'm just saying.
Your boy Pat brings up a good one, the Black Dahlia. Yeah, that is not some way I'd like to be famous after being dead, is by being a victim of some crazy murder.
Yeah.
Would you rather go to jail for 4 years for something you didn't do, or get away with something horrible you did, but always live in fear of being caught?
Oh, that's a good one, actually.
Hey.
I'd rather live in jail or fear of being caught because I don't want to get butt fucked, and I'm a pretty man. I could not be in jail.
Yeah, I don't like. There's never a scenario where I want to get in trouble for something I didn't do. Like,
Yeah,
I don't think
same.
that'll ever be an option.
I'd rather get away with something horrible.
Yeah.
I'm the type of person that if I get charged with some shit that I didn't do and I have to go to jail and I have to serve that time, somebody's gonna die.
Yeah. Yes.
Y'all are taking me to jail for a reason.
We're going to skip the next one because it's grim. Would you rather your shirts always be 2 sizes too big or 1 size too small?
2 sizes too big.
If anybody says 1 size too small, I'm not talking to you anymore, you hipster motherfucker.
I mean, if it's a t-shirt, then maybe. But if it's a hoodie, then two sizes too big.
If my dress shirts are 2 sizes too big, they're always going to look ridiculous. So
you don't think it'll look ridiculous 1 size too small?
Yeah, maybe. Thank you, James Colley. Within an ethno-state, do you think interracial porn would be banned? Ad idea: selling land within ethno-state using all lords of the night. If more of a donation is needed, please. Selling land. So you want all of us to participate in the ad? Is that it? I can write a script kind of thing. You don't have to give me more money for that.
Like, I would really rather you not use my name in something involving an ethno state, please.
You can use mine. I don't mind.
Please don't do that to me.
Okay.
Do you think if we search
mine because I won't exist. So.
If we searched Richard Spencer's internet history, we would find like cuck porn with a black guy banging white chicks.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
You just know that's all he watches.
That's
all he watches.
Selling. See, okay. Here's the thing, and I know this is obviously showing my ignorance. I still don't even know for sure what the hell an ethno state is because I don't give a shit about white nationalists. Are they just talking about like a country that is just
all white people?
That's it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I just want to make clear because I don't pay attention to that stuff. I don't really care, but just to make sure I'm not getting it wrong.
It's not just exclusive to white people though, right? Like, aren't there because black people advocate for we should get all the black people and go somewhere and
yeah, they do that too.
Right. Yeah. If I do this, I might make it kind of a generic thing and not as I'll think about it. Thank you, James. I think.
Would you rather live in the wilderness far from civilization or live on the streets of a city as a homeless person? Fuck.
I'll take the far away from civilization.
Yeah. I'll be off the grid with a house on the street without.
I play 7 Days to Die. I could do that wilderness with no problem.
Hell yeah, we got hella training.
Yes, we do.
Thank you, Point Curation. Ethno-nationalism exists in Black Lives Matter. It exists in alt-right. Okay.
Mm-hmm. It is present in both, that's for sure.
I just hate that term because it's not ethno, it's racial.
Yeah, that's what I don't understand. It's like ethno, it's ethno state. I'm like, so like all the Scots in Scotland?
Yeah.
It's just like
technically America is an ethno state. We're all ethnically American.
Right, exactly.
I mean, it's like,
so who came up with that phrase then? Because it's
I don't know.
It's incorrect. Okay.
Some moron who's a racist. So
well, I might go literal then in talking about an ethno state. So we'll see.
Let's see. What else do we have here? Would you rather the general public think you're a horrible person, but your family be very proud of you, or your family think you're a horrible person and the public be very proud of you?
Fuck. I don't know.
That's a bad question for me because I don't care what nobody thinks.
I'm with you on that. I don't give much away.
I don't really care.
I think, well, I mean, being pragmatic, I think these days there would be much more danger to my well-being if the public thought I was awful than if just my family thought I was awful.
Oh, that's a good point.
So, and again, this isn't like a desirable thing, but given social media, given what we've seen before, I'll take the public loving me versus my family. Not that that's in a desirable situation, but whatever.
Would you rather live your entire life in a virtual reality where your wishes are granted, or in the real world?
Real world.
It would depend on how real the virtual reality seemed.
Right.
Yeah.
Thank you, James Colley. Was meant to be funny. Sorry, SDA. Not my idealism. No,
Yeah,
it's fine.
I
know
know
it's
it's
joking.
pretty funny. I'm not mad at you. It's just that my channel has experienced a lot of growth right now, and I really don't want my name floating around in some like ethno-state ad. Like I'm just not willing.
Well,
to risk it.
I'm not going to make an ad for an. I'm gonna make it funny and silly. Trust me, it's not. Gonna,
Yeah, I don't
it's,
care.
It's,
I don't want to be in
it's not going to be a pro ethno state ad.
I know,
but, yeah.
but I don't want to be in it.
All right.
I want to stay out of any kind of that controversy.
Yeah, okay.
I feel that shit.
I'm like, no. I'm like, I'm drama free. My channel's doing really good. Don't you
Well,
drag me into this shit.
Yeah, I'm not going to deny I don't have any interest in even talking about it, but you know, as far as making a joke out of it, I don't have a problem with it. Anyway, moving on.
SDA.
Would you rather be alone for the rest of your life, or
that one?
always surrounded by annoying people?
Oh God, that one. Please, the first one.
Alone.
I'll take alone. I'm so ronery.
Please, sweet baby Jesus.
Would you rather never use social media sites again, or never watch another movie or TV show?
Oh, the first one.
You know what? Social media though counts YouTube, so I'm going with no.
Does it
TV
though?
shows.
Well, it's
Yeah,
kind
it's a
of
type of social media, and you
I
can
agree.
buy movies and stuff on YouTube, which is social media. So, done.
But you're not allowed to watch them.
You
can
said
buy
I
'em all
use
you
social
want.
media.
But you can never watch another movie or TV show.
It's not technically a movie or TV show because I'm on YouTube.
Oh, now you want to be technical?
Oh, I'm being technical as fuck.
Now we're splitting hairs.
SDA, hate to break it to you, but your rage video is still up and the alt-right still hate it. Yeah, but it's an old video and it's not gaining any new views, and like I said, my
Just deleted
my
it.
channel's doing well. And, you know, I don't want to be involved in any kind of fucking ethno-state controversy right now. No, thank you.
Thank you, James Colley. Good point. Scratch idea. Monkey gets idea. Okay. Monkey. Well, let's see. Satsu still has an ad open, and now Monkey, James has given you his. So if you guys have some ad notions.
I think mine's gonna be a surprise. I don't want to like. I'm gonna tell you.
Okay.
And then you're just gonna be like, random. This is from Satsu.
Okay. Well,
And you'll know it's from me. Trust me.
All right. Well, yeah. Give me your idea sometime between now and tomorrow morning, if you can.
I want to
Okay.
add
Mm-hmm.
for a lotion that cures erections that last for more than 4 hours.
I'm gonna have fun coming up
Is
with
that
a
a
name
cure?
for that one.
Doesn't sound like a cure to
Well,
me.
you know,
You know, you're supposed to call your doctor.
no.
Get
This
your
is a
erection
lotion
last
that will
longer than
sell
4
well
hours.
in that town where the Viagra fumes are causing men to have erections all the time. Yeah. Okay, a lotion that cures long-lasting erections. I will. I'm sure I'll come up with a cool name for that one. Thank you, James Colley. Let me check the. I thought I saw breaking news. Is there breaking news? No, there isn't breaking. Oh well, what CNN calls breaking news isn't breaking news, so never mind. I thought it was something it isn't. Let's find something else to talk about. The would you rather things is.
I was enjoying those, but let's go to funny questions to ask.
Okay. Of course.
These are stupid.
Oh, point curation. Thank you. You're a big softy, monkey.
Cute.
Ha 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 ha.
See what you did there. What is the funniest name you've actually heard used in the real world? I actually have one for this. I knew a guy whose name was Hung Long.
Oh my God.
Go ahead.
I'll let you go first.
No. Mine's a bit of a story. So you go ahead.
Okay. Well,
Everything for you, Scribe, is a bit of a story.
my aunt used to work at a pharmacy, and she was going through the old records. And this lady, her first name was Clitidia, and her last name was Butts.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Clitidia butts. Wow. Yeah.
Dude,
that's
man, I was young, like 10 years old, and man, for probably up until like 15, I was still laughing at that shit. Oh man, what a horrible name for a human.
So I worked at a collection company at one point, and we had to look up names and things. And I've told one story before about that's much longer than this, but the other name that I found one time, and it's true. This was the guy's first and last name. Yeah, apparently it was legal. This is how his parents named him. Sergeant Fightmaster.
Really?
What?
I'm not kidding. His first name was Sergeant. His last name was Fightmaster. I had to talk to this guy one time, and after collecting the money, I sort of digressed and I said, I have to ask, is that your real name? And he said, yes, my parents have a sense of humor.
All righty.
I was like, okay, Sergeant Fightmaster.
Jesus Christ. I mean, that's kind of on par with like typical celebrity kid names.
Oh, like Northwest.
Fucking Apple.
Oh, God. Apple.
What are some fucked up kids' names, Squishy, that celebrities name their kids? I know you know a few of them. She'll be back.
Jessica Simpson named her daughter Maxwell.
She named her daughter Maxwell?
Oh, God. Oh, Penn Gillette named his daughter Moxie Crime Fighter.
Moxie
he did.
Crime
He did.
Fighter.
Yeah, her middle name was Crime Fighter.
Her kids' names are heavy.
Wow. Blanket. Yeah, I remember that.
Blanket? Who named their kid
Yeah.
Blanket?
I can't remember who. Who?
Blanket.
Wasn't that one of Michael Jackson's kids?
There's Paris Jackson and
I think so, Monkey. Yeah, I think Michael Jackson named one of his kids Blanket.
Blanket Jackson.
Blanket Jackson.
That's not his real name.
And the
Him and
Oh,
his
it's
brother
not his
have
real
the same
name?
name.
Mm-mm. That's not his real name, Squishy?
No, Blanket was his nickname. Him and his brother's legal name is Prince Michael Joseph Jackson. The oldest one's the first, the second one's the second. But
Oh,
the oldest one just goes by Prince, and he goes by BG now. And Paris
BG.
is Paris Michael.
I mean, that's not
She's
as
in the
bad
chat.
as Blanket, but that's not like a huge improvement.
she's some weird, like,
Great.
she's
Wait.
some weird hairy hippie right now.
Is BG in our chat? Is he a Jackson?
Oh,
No,
We
it's
found him.
PG.
What?
What,
BG?
isn't it like Prince?
No, BG.
Oh.
Not PG.
Uh-oh. PG's a rating, not a person.
You're a rating and not a
PG
person.
would make a lot of sense
What?
considering the rumors.
Speaking, since we're talking about the Jacksons,
Yeah.
you need to watch the video of Jermaine and his sons, Jafar and Your Majesty.
Jafar and Your Majesty.
Majesty.
I think it's Your Majesty, but they were singing at a Christmas special, and he sounds exactly like Michael Jackson. Like, if you close your eyes and don't watch the video, you'll think it's Michael singing, and it's so freaky. Yes, he named his kids Jafar and Your Majesty.
Wow.
Those are the kids that he had by the woman who also has kids with his brother Randy.
Okay.
And yeah, so they're siblings and cousins. Twice.
That's
That
great.
is very weird. Squishy is like a flood of pop culture knowledge.
I told you. Well, earlier, because I was streaming with Base FZZ or Thurs. I don't know if you guys know him. The other black YouTuber that people mistake me for. But yeah, we were streaming earlier, and I was telling them how Squishy is a wealth of useless knowledge. Like, she just
I am
knows a bunch
not.
of stuff that doesn't matter
You're
at all.
gonna appreciate this if you get super YouTube famous and you go on like a Family Feud shit, and you're like, "Oh, I don't know the answer," and be like, "Oh, I wish Squishy was here."
Yeah, he's going to be your lifeline.
Who wants to be a millionaire isn't on anymore.
Yeah, right. You get on Cash Cab. You have to like give a call.
That one phone call that hangs up on you.
Cash Cab. I remember that show.
It's still on, as far as I know. When I was visiting my parents for the holidays, they've got satellite TV and everything, and they had that on there, and I was like, "This is the stupidest show." I would love to see the outtakes of the show, where like somebody gets in there and like say, "Hey, we're on Cash Cab," and he goes like, "Fuck this! Take me to where I want to go."
Well,
dude, I seen a
do it ahead of time. They're like, "Hey, do you want to be on fucking Cash Cab?"
Well, supposedly they tell them after they get in the cab, but I'm sure that they cut out anything that goes wrong.
Yeah, I think what's really funny though is if they just like bomb and get all the questions wrong, he just puts them out. It's like, get the fuck
Yeah, this work. Done.
It's like, yeah, okay, close your eyes. I'm going to drop you off just some random place in the city. Bye.
You know what show I miss?
You should have been smarter.
Yeah. Oh, why not? Hey guys, we're gonna start chat time 10 minutes early because we're laid back tonight. So guys, if you have questions, comments, answers, complaints, conspiracy theories, or far off wishes for the world, share them with us. And SDA goes bye-bye. Let's see. Festering Wound says, Scribe like Cash Cab is coming back. True story. Well, maybe I was seeing reruns or something at my folks' place because I thought it was still on. Data Wasteland says, Jamie Oliver and his wife, Jules, named their daughters Poppy, Daisy, and Petal. Of course.
Okay.
Oh, that's gay.
Jim Gila says, Ranting Monkey, your thoughts on Pinky Shortcake? I don't even know what that is.
Pinky Short. Oh, that's the midget you sent me the video of. She's cute.
Oh. Pinky Shortcake? Is that like
a
super name or something?
My wiener as a pole to dance.
Pinky Shortcake.
Let's see. Ranting Monkey from Backscan. I was looking up weird stuff on YouTube and I found drunk people fighting compilations. Now I'm convinced drunk MMA is something the world needs. Your thoughts?
Oh, fighting's always better when you're drunk. I think that should be a thing.
Wait, do you guys remember those banned from TV?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I've got all 3 tapes on VHS.
Yeah, man.
Television.
That shit was crazy.
Yeah, there's some stuff on there that I can't find anywhere else now. And unfortunately, I don't have a VCR anymore, but I've got them archived around here somewhere.
Do you have the ones where there's just like really bad accidents, or do you have the ones where people were actually dying? Because
I got the ones where like people actually got like shot by police or set themselves on fire and all that kind of crazy shit. Yeah.
Oh yeah, man, that shit was horrific.
Bruni Strongbear says Doc's Holiday named his son Winter. Oh, I didn't know that. Winter Holiday. Oh boy, yeah. Is that true?
That is true.
Oh boy.
Doc's Holiday.
Johnny Hellcat says, the guy from Cash Cab follows me on Twitter. It's my only Twitter accomplishment aside from pissing off the alt-right teenager. He's a funny comic.
Oh, speaking of pissing off the alt-right on Twitter, I got blocked by Tara McCarthy today.
Oh, no. How sad
she sent out I thought it was funny as hell. She sent out a tweet saying something to the effect of, since she told people about her mixed heritage, she's been most surprised by how bad people are at math.
Oh, no.
And I asked her, with her mixed heritage, does she even have the IQ to do math? And she blocked me for it.
Ouch.
Let's see.
Sensitive cunt.
Viewer of Ashmedai asked, Monkey, earlier, was your history too full of midget porn?
I actually don't watch much midget porn.
Much. Quantify much.
1 out of 100 views, I'll watch midget porn.
It's funny.
Let's see. Ellie Burke says, Ranting Monkey, my friend has 2 children and is convinced that there are a lot of similarities between drunk people and toddlers.
Yeah.
There are. They fall down a lot.
I can see that.
But toddlers are smarter than drunk people.
Let's see. Data Wasteland says Ashley Simpson and her ex-husband Pete Wentz raised some eyebrows when they named their son Bronx Mowgli. Seriously?
What?
Is that true? Bronx Mowgli. I wouldn't put it past celebrities to do such a thing, but Jesus.
Why do they do this to their children? Where they're just
I don't know.
You're gonna be famous because of my name, so I'm gonna make sure it's hard for you.
Yeah, let's make it so it's even harder for you to assimilate into the rest of society because you sound like some kind of specialized tea brand or something. Let's see. Code Connection says, what about clumsy people? They can be totally sober, but just happen to trip a lot. Well, ask Monkey about that.
It happens.
Monkey just happens to trip down an elevator shaft.
No. Prospero asks, is the Grand Monkey destined to have the YouTube handle Farting Monkey?
Probably not. This was, as far as I know, a one-time thing. She's never done that before. It was funny, though.
Let's see. Celebrity kid's going to need therapy, says Pat. Probably.
Well, there was Dweezil Zappa.
Yeah, it seems like children of celebrity go really just one of two ways. Either they become like upstanding citizens, mostly, and artists, or they go absolutely bug nuts and end up becoming like criminals or drug addicts by the time that they're 15.
You know, Monkey, that's going to be one of those stories that Grand Monkey is not going to be happy that you told.
She'll be fine.
Yeah, somehow I think she'll survive in that family. She has a lot more time to do a lot more ridiculous things before she'll even know what a embarrassment is.
Ridiculous is cherished in my family, and there's no room for embarrassment, damn it.
Dated Wasteland says, David Duchovny and Tia Leone spared no creativity here, naming their son Kid. KYD.
Wow.
That's great. Let's see.
KYD.
Jenna P says, one day they're going to have to get a job. Would you hire a person named Apple?
I would.
Sure. Unless they were an actual Apple.
Is he going to be the next Bill Gates?
That would be funny. That'd be funny if somebody named Apple became CEO of Microsoft.
You know what? I'm gonna be surprised if as soon as he turns into an adult, he's not sued by Apple for fucking copyright infringement.
Oh man!
You remember? Did you guys hear about that? How they fucking like Apple came to be, and there was like a grocery store called Apple or whatever that existed long before they did, and once they like got the name copyright, they sued the place and shut them down.
Oh, I hadn't heard that, but it's true. If you do not copyright your shit right away, somebody else can come in afterward and take it from you.
And I was just like, that's such a dick move. It's just like, why would you do that? This fucking grocery store, and I don't think it was like a large chain either. It was just like some little really nice, people been around for a long time, and they just like, fuck you and your store.
Well, it was probably trademark, not copyright, because everything is any creative thing is protected under copyright law, whether you filed for an official copyright or not.
Magnificent Bastard. Which moon in the solar system would you build a base on for your moon base? Well, our moon, like the moon. Other moon bases can happen after that, but we got to start. Got to start at home. We can put one on like Io or Ganymede or whatever else later, but right now, just the moon.
Definitely Europa and Titan.
Yeah, Europa would be a good one because of the supposed liquid water underneath the surface and the possibility of life. Although I don't know how solid you can build a base on a big, massive shifting surface of ice, but I'm sure we could figure something out.
And Titan would be cool because Titan has lakes and stuff.
Ellie Burke says, what was everyone's favorite subject when they were in school? Watching girls, mostly.
I really liked science. I really wasn't a big English fan in school. I liked math a lot and art.
I liked my economics class. That was fun. But it was because of the teacher. I hated math.
Oh, my 7th grade science teacher was so hot, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Mrs. Smith.
My 7th grade science teacher was a fat bitch. She used to, dude.
That's a huge bitch. Keep it in the circus.
She would like waddle down the hallway and shit. And like we had there was like this rule. I don't know if this is like all schools or whatever, but like if the teacher was more than 20 minutes late and there was no class, like you could just assume that class wasn't happening. And I swear to God, man, we would just like, we would catch her in the hallway. She'd be like 10 steps away from the door and 20 minutes will hit. And we'd be like, bye, bitch. Later. Too slow.
That's how it works in colleges. It actually depends on their like ranking. So if it's a doctor, it's if they're 15 minutes late. And if they're not a doctor, it's 10 minutes. And we've done that, walked out on somebody who was 11 minutes late. We were like, no.
Actually, I think my favorite subject probably in high school was anthropology. I had a really, really good anthropology teacher. He made that class really interesting, whereas I don't think since that class I've ever had much of an interest. But it was just a credit to him as a teacher that he was able to make it as good as it was. And I aced the class, not because it was easy, but because he made it worth paying attention to. So good for him. Let's see.
Real quick.
Yes.
The headline on Drudge is interesting.
The headline on what?
The Drudge Report.
Oh, yes. Okay.
Wolf admits, not sure all true.
What?
Book sensation rocks nation. Quote, said whatever necessary to get story. And then I went to the story that it leads to. The author of the explosive new Trump book says he can't be sure if parts of it are true.
Oh, God.
The author of the explosive new book about Donald Trump's presidency acknowledged in an author's note that he wasn't certain all of its content was true. Michael Wolff, the author of Fire and Fury Inside the Trump White House, included a note at the start that cast significant doubt on the reliability of specifics contained in the rest of the pages. Several of his sources, he says, were definitely lying to him, while some offered accounts that flatly contradicted those of others. But some were nonetheless included in the vivid account of the West Wing's working in a process Wolff describes as, quote, allowing the reader to judge whether the source's claims are true.
Oh, fuck. Okay, remember we were talking for a long time about open-ended confessions?
Yeah.
Okay, so the whole book is suspect. Thank you, author, for telling us that at the beginning.
That's so funny,
reason to read this shit.
Yep. It's bullshit.
You know what that means, though? It just means if you don't like Trump and it's something bad, it's true.
Yep.
If you do like Trump and it's something bad, it's not true.
It'll still sell a zillion copies. Regardless. Yeah. Prospero says... Oh, sorry.
I say Data Wasteland says after getting a letter from Trump's lawyers, no, this when you publish a book, it's been out for a while. He included this before anybody was talking about it.
Yeah, I was gonna say that too, but then I thought about that.
Prospero says, so Trump was right to try and stop a defamatory publication.
Well, not necessarily.
No, not necessarily. I don't know if that disclaimer at the front is a legal shield for anything that comes afterwards, but it definitely makes the entire book completely suspect. So, yeah.
I don't know. The fact that he left that disclaimer might leave him a little window of opportunity to kind of escape from any. But who knows?
Well, but at that point, it shouldn't be put in the nonfiction section. Then it's essentially a work of fiction because even the author can't say that anything in it is absolutely factual. So
right.
Anyway, let's see. Scott McGinnis asks, "Have any of us seen Leaving Las Vegas?" No. Yes. Leaving Las Vegas.
Not interested.
It's really good. It's not for everybody. It's right up there with like Requiem for a Dream as far as like inspiring feel-good movies. But as far as Nicolas Cage's performance, it's probably his best. One of his best, if not the best. Let's see. BG says it's just ass covering. That way he can say anything false was attributed to anonymous sources. Well, no, it's not just ass covering. It effectively vetoes anyone's reliability on him as either a reporter or an author. And I mean, for sheer controversy, shock value, he's going to sell a ton of books. As far as credibility with anybody else he goes up against who actually will, confront him with that, he's kind of shot himself in the foot. So I don't know. That's just my opinion. But
I feel like he was willing. I mean, he's like, for the money I'm gonna make for these books, fuck it, I'll take this book.
Oh, sure. Didn't he write a book on Whitewater way back when, or am I misremembering?
He might have. I know he's written several things.
Yeah, his name sounds really familiar, and I know I should probably know otherwise, but anyway.
But yeah, we've seen these kind of books about every White House that's ever been. So,
It's just this one's more sensationalized because it's Trump.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Questions, comments, concerns, guys?
Oh,
Which is worth, shooting a shot glass of period blood or downing a shot of glass of cum? I wouldn't do either. I think they're both disgusting.
Yeah, I'll do.
Is death an option?
Or, yeah.
Death.
I choose
will take
death. Let's see.
Shoot me in the face and not with cum. Thank you.
Have you ever been to Mount Rushmore?
Nope.
No.
Going somewhere to see a giant rock.
No, but I've been to Stone Mountain a bunch of times, and Stone Mountain is far more impressive than Mount Rushmore.
Oh, God. Here's a question for you guys, because I don't care. Johnny Hellcat asks, my son wants to know your favorite Pokemon.
Charmander.
Ooh.
Charmander.
I really like Fennekin.
Oh, Finnick, yeah. Oh, see, I'm torn now because I was going to say Dragonair, but I love Finnegan.
Oh, wait. No, I have one. It's Jigglypuff.
Jigglypuff.
Jigglypuff is really cute. I also, I don't know, I have like I have a huge soft spot for Gallade because I beat my first Elite Four with a Gallade.
Hitmontop used to be one of my favorites too, but not no more. Fuck him.
Who else do I like? There's like so many. Like that's so. You know, I also have a Greninja that one of my friends like specially bred for me. That has really good IVs and has protein as his hidden ability.
I guess that should have been our deep topic.
I don't know. That's such a big question. You can't ask me to choose.
Thank you. The next 6 minutes. I haven't wished Lords of the Night a Happy New Year yet. Cheers. Well, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Hey, fuck off. I'm just kidding.
Oh, whoa, wow.
My turn. Were you just mean to my audience?
Yeah.
What happened?
I'm saying that to him because I did it last night.
Yeah, I know. He was being mean.
All right, what do we think about Alolan Pokemon?
Okay.
You know, I never got far enough in Sun and Moon to really know because I've bitched about this before, but I'm bitch about it again. The fucking tutorial is 10 years long. I know how to play Pokemon. I just want to go to this one area. Do I have to go there? Yeah, okay.
I just like Vulpix.
Okay. Thank you, James Colley. May I hear SDA's dun 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 as my last super chat of the night? What's black, white, red, all over? Zebra with chicken pox.
I'm a little hurt that you're giving him the donation for me to do a dun dun dun, but I'll do it because you're a pretty cool cat. Dun dun dun.
I seem to recall a time where someone put money on your channel for me to do an ad. So
I don't think you did it though.
I did.
They did.
There's something that sometime, like at some point, somebody put money on my channel for you to do something, you didn't do it.
Oh, what was that?
I don't remember, but it was something.
All right. Thank you, Michael Wolf.
Right.
Let's see. Somebody asked Satsu a question up here, and I missed it. Where'd it go? It was specifically for Satsu.
Yes, you can turn a hoe into a housewife.
BG says, Satsu, stupidest thing that you've done that paid off other than YouTube?
Other than YouTube? Oh, man. I don't know. I do a lot of dumb shit, and it seldom pays off, so...
Todd Packer says, has anybody else here never played Pokemon? I have not. I have never played a single game of Pokemon.
You poor deprived fellow.
Yeah, the most I know about Pokemon just comes from memes and like I think I saw a couple episodes of the cartoon way back when I was waiting for Batman the Animated Series to come on or something. Malevolent Writer says, hey, Scribe, should I make a Florida Man song? Can you turn it into a moral question? Like, is it right to make a Florida Man song? I think it's more interesting. Sure. go ahead.
Would
Just
you
be
love
careful.
yourself afterwards.
Just be careful that in doing so, you don't actually end up summoning Florida Man into your soul, because that might be bad. Oh, Angela asks, Ranting Monkey, when is there a movies you should have watched on Sunday? I can't this Sunday, but Monkey, are you free next Sunday to do Lethal Weapon?
Probably.
Okay, so tentatively on Monkey's channel next Sunday, we'll try to do Lethal Weapon. Let's see. Do you remember Batman Beyond? Yes.
Yeah.
I remember Batman Beyond.
It was pretty good. Not as good as the animated series, in my opinion, but it was still pretty good.
Yeah, Batman Beyond was pretty cool.
Cody Fry asks, who is Florida Man's arch nemesis?
Common
Sanity.
sense.
Yeah, there you go. Sanity or common sense. There you go. Let's see. What's this? Shio Gorath says, when's the first time you had alcohol, and how, dude, I'm totally wasted, were you? Well, first time I had like real alcohol was quite literally on my 21st birthday. A friend of mine took me down to like a complete dive bar, and I had like 3 shots of well vodka, and I was done. I was just done. Like, I didn't have anything on my stomach, so I was just done.
Worst time I got drunk was the first time I got drunk.
The first time I ever had alcohol, and it was Jack Daniels, I was 5 or 6.
Oh, Jesus.
My brother got a hold of a bottle at a ship party, and we thought we were really cool, and we went and we had a shot of it, and it was really disgusting, and we spit it out. I didn't get drunk at all from it.
Oh, you're good.
I've never been drunk.
Do you plan on ever drinking, not necessarily getting drunk?
Oh, yeah, like I'll drink,
Oh, okay.
but I don't ever want to get drunk. No thanks.
It's not fun. I mean, the getting drunk part is not really my issue. It's the what comes afterwards.
Well, that's why I don't want to get drunk. Like, I've been kind of buzzed and like maybe a little tipsy at most, which was fine, but I don't ever want to get to a point where I'm going to have a hangover.
Yeah, I've only been like drunk, hangover drunk one time, and it was one time was the only time I needed. Todd Packer says, to summon Florida Man, you have to say his name 3 times while you stare into a can of Coors Light in the back of a pickup truck. Sounds about right. Also smoking bath salts. Okay, Shiogorath, what's the difference between deer nuts and beer nuts? Beer nuts are $1.75, but deer nuts are under $1. Oh.
Dun, dun, dun.
Dun, dun, dun. Oh, Lord.
BG asked me up there, what did I do that pissed Lady Monkey off the most? That's a hard question. I'm not easy to live with. The one that comes to mind, though, when I was working at a machine shop, I worked till 2:30 in the morning, and it was me and my best friend were the only 2 who worked there that late. And so many times after work, we would just stand in the parking lot chatting. And one night, we stood there chatting until 5 o'clock in the morning. I didn't think anything of it because Lady Monkey was always asleep by the time I got home. Well, this was the one night she wasn't.
Oh.
She was waiting in the dark house for me. As soon as I opened the door, all hell broke loose. And I was like, I don't know what's going on right now.
Where have you been? You're cheating on me, aren't you?
No, that was never an accusation. Just I should have called. And yeah.
Not fun. Shiogorath says, I ordered 2,000 pounds of Chinese soup. It was wonton.
Yes. Shio is channeling cryptic.
Your boy Pat says, I remember 13 years ago, I went to a party, got drunk, stayed up partying till 8 a.m. and had to work that morning till 6 that night. Oh,
damn.
Shit. Well, you're a big tough guy. You could probably soak that. You'll be fine. Let's see.
I'll file that under bad ideas.
3-sided coin says, have we ever flown in small planes? Cessna, Pipers, Beechcrafts, little 4-seaters. My grandfather had a little Cessna that he would take us up in when we visited him when I was a kid. So yes.
No.
I haven't, but my mom just sneezed. Everybody say bless you to my mom.
Bless
Bless
you.
you to your
Bless you,
mom.
Yeah, my uncle is a pilot, and he flew us once in a little tiny plane. Scott wants to know which female celebrity we would like to receive fellatio from. All of them.
Betty White.
I'm not. Yeah, if she can suck a dick, she can suck my dick.
B. Arthur.
If she can suck a dick, she can suck my dick. What part of that are you missing?
I don't know. I'm just. Which female? Oh God, I don't know. Oh, the porn star Nikki Dial. She's a celebrity of a kind. I think she's retired now for several years, but if she was like in her heyday, yeah, definitely.
I'll take.
My mom says thank you.
I'll take Asa Akira. I've seen what she can do with black dicks.
Oh,
There you go.
There you go. Let's see. Thoughts on Andy's channel? Andy Channel's new direction. Oh, are you talking about Andy Worski?
I'm assuming
What's
so.
officially his new channel direction? Has he said something about it?
He's going to be doing interviews.
Apparently, people are claiming that he is now the new leader of the Alright.
Well, is he going to keep doing like his normal videos, or is he just like going to do interviews and stuff?
He's done with videos from what he said. He's only going to be doing live streams.
Okay, so he is the Jerry Springer of the internet at present, basically.
I ain't got the energy for that, man. More power to him. Fuck it.
Yeah. Let's see.
I wish him well with it. I do.
Yeah, it works.
I think he should dump JF though.
Jean-Francois. Okay. Jenna P says, on Jeopardy, somebody answered the question about a Coolio song, and they took his money away later because he didn't say gangster right.
That's awesome.
Like,
is that true?
Gangster's Paradise? And he said Gangster's Paradise?
It was the person. White person was white, right? So is Chris Worski still with him?
I haven't seen Chris on the show in more than a week.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Uh-oh.
Well, I hope everything's okay. But yeah, no, I wish him well with everything. And like I said, in the past 2 months, every drama that I've asked somebody about has been like, all right, so Andy Worski had a live stream.
Yeah.
And then it just goes from there. But, I wish him well with it. It's something that's clearly working for him as far as cash goes. And hey,
he made bank last night. God
damn.
It
always gives us something to look out for. So yeah, he seems like a really nice guy. I haven't personally spoken to him, but everybody that I'm friends with who has met him has said that he's a really nice guy.
Doesn't he get like 3,000 to 4,000 people watching those streams now at any one time?
Well, when they're like that.
Sorry?
The one last night at its height had over 12,000 people watching it.
Holy shit!
Yeah, are you
I had no idea.
Yeah, it was trending number one. It was trending number one on YouTube.
That's crazy.
Oh my god!
Good for him.
Typically, it's anywhere from 4 to 8 that I've seen. So yeah, he's doing good.
Why bother making videos after that? Holy cow! Yeah, Jesus. Well, here's the other thing though. The other thought that occurs to me. How much of a slippery slope, for lack of a better phrase, is it between Andy Worski turning into Tonka Saw? Kumite.
Well, this is actually something I was really pleased to see with Andy last night.
Okay. I haven't seen
Andy was chill. Andy was chill all night.
Okay.
The only thing I think Andy should have done better yesterday is as soon JF was listed as a moderator / co-host for this thing. And he decided to jump into the debate. At that point, Andy should have kicked him from the stream, in my opinion.
Okay.
JF then invited Millennial Woes on. Andy isn't the one who invited him. JF did. And at that point, both of them should have been kicked. Because that's not how it was supposed to be set up. They should have just been the original 3. And then if the debate wound down and there was time for talking afterwards, then you can invite other people on. So
I do have a question.
Go ahead.
What did that question mean? What does Tonka Saw do that?
He screams and yells.
Just like, yeah, Kumite, Tonka Saw, just. I mean, admittedly, I haven't watched a whole lot of the Andy Worski streams. I hear about them in condensed version by so many people. It's just like, and I've got my day's busy enough with the job and everything. But when it comes down to like the feature of the show is going to be conflict between people. Like I say, I just where's how quickly can it change from something that's actually, even if it's only YouTube related, informative, to something that's just combative and like WWF kind of stuff.
Yeah, from what I saw with Andy last night, if he stays the way he did last night, I think he'll be fine. He toned down the rhetoric. He didn't jump in the debate really at all. He just told, and he told people to be quiet, let other people talk, and that's what he should have done at those times. Yeah, he did a really good job moderating, except for not kicking JF out.
People were getting so mad at him because they're like, oh, he's stupid now because he's actually being funded by the alt-right. I'm like, you got to think about this objectively. Like, he got all of those people in there to make themselves look stupid, and he also got them to fund them making themselves look stupid. So that sounds like a win to me. Like, from my perspective, if you can get a bunch of idiots together and say, hey, idiots, argue like idiots and pay me, or have your minions pay me to have you argue like idiots. And it's like, that's like,
yeah, that's a fucking
easy
win.
Money.
Here's the thing. If Andy, because Andy has come out and said he doesn't agree with the ethno state, and that's fine, but if he comes out any stronger against the alt-right than that, then everything will collapse on him, because right now a big part of his boost is coming from the alt-right, and that's not a slam against Andy. You can't control who is watching you. It's very much the same as, oh, the alt-right supported Trump. That doesn't mean Trump supported them, and that's what people need to understand. But the first time you say the wrong word to those people, they're very much like the, fuck, I didn't even insult them other than to say they were irrelevant, and a whole bunch of them got pissed off at me. So
yeah, I mean, I think whether we like it or
fanatical.
not, alt-right is very much entrenched in all of our fan bases for the most part.
I don't think mine, as far as I know.
Well, maybe, but you don't know that until you say something against the alt-right, and then they're like, oh my God, how dare you?
I don't know. Well, I can't definitively say for me, but I've talked shit on the alt-right, and I've got people come in, but I don't know if they were subscribed or not. They weren't like, Satsu, I'm subscribed to your channel and fuck you. They were just like, you don't know what you're talking about, nigger. And I'm like, oh, okay.
Well, I've had a couple of people come to me saying like, oh, I was subscribed and I'm not. And I'm like, all right, calm the fuck down.
Oh, they've already infiltrated USDA. I see why you I see why you like, nope.
Quick free plug for our I guess one of our sister streams. Next 6 minutes wants everybody to know that the Chaos 120 stream will be on Scooby 331's channel tonight after Lords of the Night. There you go.
Awesome sauce.
Bruni says, Ranting Monkey, so you're alt-right if you want to have a discussion with people who are considered alt-right. Is that even close to what I said? Tell you what, play it back and then come back and leave a comment, because you ain't hear something right.
Is that
and Three-Sided Coin said, didn't you just contradict yourself? Say the wrong thing and they will, for the most part, stop watching you. I don't understand how that's contradictory. You'll have to tell me what it is you saw a contradiction there.
Yeah, I don't get it either.
Clever Jester says, wait, Satsu does other things besides video games? Well, yeah,
Yep,
Squishy.
Yes, he does.
Scribe know what's up. Man, you just winning all day today, Scribe. You are Scribe is on a roll.
Well, it's good to be on something.
God,
now I feel sad.
Jenna P says, Ben Shapiro had an orgasm when he read Bannon's tweet online on his show. Bannon's tweet.
What the fuck just happened?
I don't know what Bannon did. Did I robot again?
No. I'm just like,
oh.
Ben Shapiro had an orgasm. Like,
I don't think that's kosher.
Is that literal?
No.
SD is an idiot. Is that literal?
I don't think so, but I would be
This
surprised.
is like the time when the guy came into the woman's house to pet a cat, and I had to double check that it wasn't actually to pet the cat.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Three-Sided Coin says, Ranting Monkey, you said you can't control who watches you. Produce content they don't like / agree with, they will stop watching you.
Yeah, with the alt-right. There are a lot of people who disagree with me all the time who still watch. But there are certain fanatical fan bases. MGTOWs are one of those kind of fan bases. And yet, One Ton Hammer still watches us, even though I've been pretty hard on them. But yeah,
he still watches me, and I have like fucking...
You're mean.
I am an absolute bitch to the MGTOWs.
Well, hold on. Based on the question, doesn't it make more sense? Like, I think you have more control over people choosing not to watch your channel than you do people watching your channel.
Yeah.
You can piss somebody off and drive people
Yeah.
away, yeah, but I don't think you can really stop people from coming and stumbling upon your channel unless you stop them at the gate and you open your video with, "Hey, if you're this person, fuck off."
Well, the other thing is that, at least for me, and this happened with both the MGTOW situation and the alt-right situation, because I hadn't talked about either one of those subjects before. The second I talk about it and bring it up, all these people who have been watching me for a while were then like, "Oh, well, fuck you," because I hadn't talked about it. So, and you have to admit, a lot of the MGTOWs and a lot of the alt-right people have a lot of the same preferences as far as skeptic community type content. And so it's not until you start splitting hairs that they're like, you know what? I don't need you anyway.
Scott keeps saying have Medicare on, and Bruni just said he's not going to have he's not going to because he doesn't want to be proven wrong. Proven wrong about what? The fuck are you talking about, Bruni? Have you been drinking again?
I'm so confused.
I don't quite understand what's going on.
He got mad at me a week or so ago, and I don't even remember what it was he got mad about.
But I don't even understand what he's mad about right now.
Apparently, I'm going to be proven wrong if I talk to Medicare.
I would love to have Medicare on here. If I could get Jim on here, I'd probably be like, ripped a new one just because he's that quick on his feet. But
I just want to say hi to him. Be like,
hi, 5 minutes
Jim.
to say, yeah, Jim. If that is your real name.
You don't do it like that, Scribe. That's just
No, I know. I'm just saying.
Vegans, alt-right, MGTOWs, SJWs, feminists, and video games journalists. I don't know what that list means, but I will say that vegans
I
are
have pissed off all but one of those groups.
Yeah.
I don't think I've really pissed off vegans, but I've pissed off the alt-right. I have fucking waged war, not really because I wanted to, but against MGTOWs.
It still makes me laugh that Vegan Gains lost subs after our debate, and I went up. That's funny as fuck to me. Rancy Monkey, you want Jim on here? Just leave a window open, he'll fly on in. Oh wait, wrong Jim.
You mean Gemini?
Wow.
Oh, you talk about the fucking owl dude?
Yeah, I know of him. I think I've been on a stream with him once or twice, but I don't know what his deal. I don't.
Apparently, he's a troll. I mean, that's what I'm getting.
Heard of him? He's not nice.
Oh, okay.
Who, Jim?
No,
Gemini is
Gemini.
Gemini is Whitey, just slightly and very, very slightly more mature. Very slightly more mature.
Okay,
I
so
like
I'm
Whitey
nice
and Jim.
about
It's
it.
not an insult.
Stream bus.
I'm not a big fan of Whitey.
Shit that was supposed to be for a Scribe. Bad jokes are bad. I'll show myself.
I don't know what's going on. I'm so confused.
I just want to know why you're mad at me.
I don't know. I don't understand. Okay, Data Wasteland. Scribe Light. My last joke of the night. Chinese man goes to the doctor to check his eyes. Doctor says, "You have a cataract." The man says, "No, I have Rinkrin
Continental. It's a Lincoln Continental.
Cataract. And thank you, James, for the donation. Appreciate it, James. Thank you so much. Guys, and with that horrible joke and a little bit of we will be ending the stream. Thank you, everyone, for coming out tonight.
Now I'm laughing at cataract. That's funny as fuck. I'm never
Okay.
gonna be able to hear that word and not think of that now.
Well, there we go. When SDA hears about cataract, she's going to have cars in her eyes.
Do you think
Guys,
that's
thank
what
you so much.
Satsu drives?
Cataract.
Got some haters.
I love you, Sassy.
Sorry, Scribe. I didn't mean to interrupt there.
No, it's all right.
I meant to.
It should happen at least once a stream. Guys, thank you so much for joining us tonight, chat. Really appreciate it. All the jokes, all the donations, everything else. I'll be working on the ads to get those ready for tomorrow night. SDA Monkey, as always, thank you for joining me. Satsu, thank you for coming out to hang out with us and have some laughs. Appreciate it.
No problem.
And guys, tomorrow night we will be on Monkey's channel. Same Lords of the Night time, same Lords of the Night channel, except it's Monkey's channel. I always do that. I really need to stop doing that.
Don't forget to come hang out with us tonight.
Yeah, go see Spunky and Sassy do 7 Ways to Die.
Yeah, see, the link to Satsu's second channel is in the description below. If you want to go check them out, they'll be starting as soon as we're done here to go shoot at zombies and survive. So look for that. Anyway, guys, thanks so much for coming out tonight. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Bye, guys.
Fuck off.
Oh, that wasn't